Hello everyone. Hello, can you guys hear me? Welcome to another video, to another stream, another Friday of options. How are you guys doing today? Let me know if the audio is clear, is fine. Of course, with new place, it gets a little bit hard to get the sound equalized and sounding as good as it was in the other apartment. But let me know what you guys, how do you guys hear the audio? While we wait for everyone to join, gonna give us a couple of minutes here. Hello, Erman. Welcome. Audio is good. Nice. Let's wait a little bit more. The stream status says how does the video work? How does the video look here for you guys? Because for me it gives it's showing poor status here for the connection. Let me know if it looks and sounds fine. The audio is good, so that's fine. So while we wait for everyone else, let's go through this week, how it was. For me, it was a fantastic week. We've made 1.8%. We are almost back at 2K. I think this week we should reach 2K, going back above the 2K net worth in the portfolio. So that's a big deal. Let's take a look here at Funny Toro dot crypto now. Very nice. Hello, Funny Toro. Welcome. Okay. I just got noticed that the video is fine. The audio is cutting a little bit, but because there's a lot of noise here, the noise canceling is acting up a little bit, but that should be fine. So let's talk about this week, how it went. Let me open here this one. There we go. So we're currently here on TradingView, and this was an exciting, very exciting week. Because if on Friday, had we opened our position on Friday, I most likely would have got another week of loss, mainly because this right here, we would have sold somewhere across the 1600s, 1700s, maybe 1650, because it was around 10% from right here. So we would have sold somewhere across the 1. 1643 or maybe 1700 for a better premium, because markets were very, very stagnant on Friday. Gladly, my internet was not working. The internet people were fixing it, so I couldn't be on my computer to do the stream to open the position, which I ended up opening on Saturday. And what a blessing this was, because on Saturday we had this huge candle right here, this huge meltdown of Ethereum from the 1800s all the way to the lower 17s, so lower 1700s. So that was a little bit scary, but it allowed me to open a 1600 position. So I sold a 1600 put. I could have sold a call, but because it went down so fast, puts were more profitable than calls. And also the selling very OTM puts was better than selling very OTM calls at the time, which I did. And I thought it was going to be fine until Wednesday. We had this huge meltdown here after market hours for stocks, after Powell's speech. So the markets just tanked, and I thought they were going to go under the strike that I sold, which did not happen. Thank goodness. You can see here I even set the alarm for 1628, and it crossed it a couple of times. Excuse me. But overall, we were safe with our position. So right here, right before the markets went down, I said on Discord that if you guys were following me with this position, you should have been prepared, which I did. I sold a 1700 put, which now, but I didn't sell it for this Friday. I sold it for the next Friday, and now this put is in the green. No, actually, I bought a put. Correction, I bought a put. I made a straddle, so I bought a put and a call, just preparing me for whatever the market was gonna go, and it did went down indeed. So let me show you the current position that I have here on Syncquote, which is that put that I was talking about, the 1700. Very little. I spent only $7 on this one. Yeah, somewhere around $7. And it is for next Friday. So with this one, I am already protected for next week, because I do believe the market will continue going down. But I also had a call. The call, once the market started going down, I just closed the call. Had, I think, $3 or $4 loss, which wasn't bad at all. But this one is going to make up for it. It got at almost $8 when Ethereum was melting. I did not want to close it because the expiration was today for these options that I sold, and because I knew that since this one is for June 23rd, I might be able to get an extra amount from this. So far, this one is 25%, which is an amazing deal. I could close it even now to get some extra money for this week, which I don't think I will. I will just hold it a little bit more, because I think Ethereum has more to go down. This also is a nice opportunity for us to talk about Syncquote. So Syncquote yesterday just launched they just launched for the public. So right now you don't need to be whitelisted. You don't even need to have a wallet. Now, this is how much better the protocol just became. You don't need to have a web browser wallet, or whatever they called right now. I forgot. You can just deposit money straight with banking with let me disconnect right here so I can show you. If you click connect account right now, you can connect with Google and Twitter for your socials, and then since the Syncquote already has their own internal portfolio, which you internal wallet, which you have to deposit to, you can simply just deposit straight to this wallet, and you can use a centralized exchange, or you can use your credit card or debit card, whatever it is, to do this on and off ramp straight from Syncquote, which is amazing. So you don't need these wallets anymore if you don't want to, or if you're not used to Web3, if you're just someone who likes trading options. but never traded with a crypto wallet, never traded with crypto at all, you can just go right here, connect with your Google or whatever you want to do, Twitter, and then deposit with bank, with credit or debit card. So very easy, very simple. Let me connect here back to, I think if we can generate the key, I can show you that you can deposit with debit cards and credit cards. Let me show you. Yeah, you click on deposit and you can go on network or exchange if you want to send money straight from a centralized exchange to the wallet on SyncQuote or with bank or card. So you can see very revolutionary. It already says BRL, Brazilian real right here because it knows I'm in Brazil. So I like this update, very good update. And now you don't need to be whitelisted anymore because it is for everyone. So that being said, let's take a look right here at these calls that we have for June 23rd. Which I personally am not going to open any position today. Want to make this clear. No positions will be open today for the same reasons that I showed before. Actually, let me actually open here the Greeks Bitcoin right here. Yeah, the block. Let me show this right here to you. 3 months, 3 months, and this and that. And that. There you go. You can see the volatility for Bitcoin and Ethereum right now is almost at all-time low. You can see that it is around 40-ish, yeah, 40-ish for Bitcoin, and around 45-ish, 42-ish actually for Ethereum. So very low. And this is reflected also here in our options. If you go to sell a call, you go to our 10% more or less, you can see 44% IV, very low, meaning that the premium will be very, very low. For you to have a little bit of an understanding, last week, I also sold a 10%, but because it was over 60, I got 4, we can see how much settled, 473 right here. I got 473 per contract. Right now, or for this one, it wants to offer me 120 per contract. Now you can see which options are popular, where people are buying or selling, whatever it is. This is a good feature as well for you to know what is the people's favorite, so you can go against it or you can go with it. It is up to you to decide how you want to use this little indicator right here. So you can see how low this is. I'm not going to be going for the 7% to break even. I'm not going to be going for the 4% to break even though premiums get way better. And even though I am overall bearish for this week, I'm not going to be risking it. So tomorrow, I'll let you guys know on Discord what is the option that I open, or maybe even Sunday if volatility doesn't increase. So this is the plan for this week. So this is the plan for this week. I'll let you guys know on Discord what we're going to do. I'm still hoping to sell a call. Last week I sold a put, but only because we had a huge movement downwards. So this, I believe that tomorrow, I'm hoping that tomorrow Ethereum will try to correct this big red candle here. So it should go up a little bit. If it goes up, it is even a better place for me to sell a call, because I can squeeze a little bit more premium out of it because it is going up. So the calls are going to be a little bit more expensive, which is good for us. So let's see if I have anything else to... Erman says, same here. I won't sell any positions today. Yeah, I think with the current market, the better strategy right here is for you to not deploy your money taking any more risks than you would just because you want a little bit more premium. So you can see that these past weeks we went from going for 2% premium to around 1% premium per week. Last week we went back up to 1.8%. So you can see how on stagnating or low IV markets, you are looking at very low IVs and very low premiums for your return. So it's way better for you not to do anything risky, either go for very low premiums or don't move your money at all, or go somewhere else with your money, meaning that you go for futures, you go for staking, whatever it is that is more enticing for low IV, or even going for buying options instead of selling options, if that's something that you know how to do, because buying options on a low IV scenario is way better to for when the option when the IV goes back up, because with higher IV you have juicier premiums, and the premium that the option that you bought is most likely going to become more expensive because of that inflation due to volatility. So I don't know if we haven't been receiving the ranges for Sleep Money Maker in a while now. So I don't know if this week he's gonna show up right here. I don't see him in chat. I only see Herman and Funny Toro. So maybe no ranges for this week as well. But I still believe that even another thing that I wanted to mention, I even talked to Herman about it. Gamma doesn't get respected when market news are involved. So for example, for the CPI and the FOMC meetings, Gamma was completely ignored. So just went right through the resistances and supports, and it was ignored. But this creates a very favorable market for people who are arbitraging and people who are market makers, because they have to neutralize those positions that people opened. So this is really good, because once you see big movements, right, like this, you could be taking advantage by using advanced strategies. Today, I think in a couple of hours, maybe 2.5 hours, I'll be releasing a video about crypto arbitraging, options arbitraging, explaining how you can arbitrage with crypto options. I've made a video about it before, talking about Strato, which is Strato XYZ. Not this website, this 1D. Let me Strato XYZ, but with 1D. There you go. And here you can find all arbitraging opportunities. If it loads arbitrage deals, yeah, you can find all arbitraging opportunities right here, and make some money due to this low IV, due to this discrepancies in prices. So this video will be out today and here in the channel if it's something that you guys want to check it out. And I don't think I have anything to cover anymore. Right now, Ethereum is at 1680, so going up a little bit, just like I predicted. Most likely I will sell an 1800 or something across these prices right here, mainly because of these support and resistances that we drew before. So I am hoping this is it for the video. It's going to be a very fast video. You can see everything here is still a little bit of a mess. In the studio, there's a little bit of an echo. There's a little bit of nothing in the background, anything like that. So I'm still settling here in this new place, but eventually this all will be way better for you as a viewer, to have way better content. So if you guys have any questions, just drop them out below. Otherwise, we're gonna end the stream right here. It's gonna be a very, very fast video. Unfortunately, very fast stream, but I will keep you guys updated throughout the week, just like I did last week for all the options that all the things that I've done with the options, opening, hedging my position, opening a strato, all these other things. with this low IV scenario here, low IV opportunities, you get lower premiums, and I know sometimes it can be a little bit you get a little bit disappointed when the premiums are low, when the overall ROI on your portfolio is low. But you have to understand that this is the better time for you to DCA if you have any specific tokens that you have that you want to own. For example, if you DCA on Bitcoin, if you DCA on Ethereum, this is the time to do it, because people are leaving crypto right now because of the drought season. We're now in a winter. So once you are in a winter, everyone is going to be leaving, and this is the time for you to like get more, like get a bigger size, like get bigger size of your bags if you believe in the token. So this is why what I'll be doing with Ethereum, a little bit of Bitcoin as well. I do have a little bit of Bitcoin, and I'm gonna be continue selling options, even if I'm getting only 1%, maybe 0.75% per week. It doesn't really matter, because these weeks are what makes you stronger for the next bull run. So don't be disappointed on your ROIs. Don't be disappointed that people are doing more somewhere else. You either just focus on one thing, because if you start fragmenting to multiple things, you're not going to be making as much money. So it is up to you to decide what you want to do, especially in these market conditions. So I think this was it. Oh, hello, RM123, slow and steady. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So you've joined just as I was ending the stream. Let me actually see. Oh, I saw you replied on Discord. No, I actually mean buying. Buying on low IV is great, because you're paying less for an option. So let's say you're buying an option, because there's low IV, the price of this option is going to be dried up. So let's say you pay $2 for an option, and then IV goes up. Even if the price stays the same, this option is going to be inflated because of IV. So it is good for you. Let's say if you're bullish and there's very low IV, you buy a call, and this call is going to go up in price because you're bullish and the asset goes up. And also it's going to go up in price because of the inflation of IV. IV is going to inflate the price. It's going to blow up the price of the option itself. So I personally like to sell calls, sell options on high IV. So 100% IV, I'm selling. That's the best way, especially when I know I'm gonna sell high IV and it's gonna drop IV, because then it's gonna shrink, it's gonna dry up the premiums itself for the options. And then the opposite, when there's low IV and I know we're gonna have high IV, which was the case for Wednesday, where no one was talking about crypto, nothing was going on crypto, markets were not reacting to CPI. IV was like 30%, 35%. I said, well, this is a good time for me to buy, to open a straddle. So this is what I did. I bought a 1700 call and a 1700 put, and both of those were like 30 to 40% IV, and both of those now are over 50% IV. Not the call, because I closed it, but the call still remains on a high IV, just because of this huge candle right here, the huge movement that we had. So when you're buying, you want to buy low IV to sell high IV, because it's going to be inflated. When you're selling, you want the opposite. So this was what I was saying on Discord. So thank you so much, guys, for joining. I hope this was a little bit insightful. If it was, don't forget to like the video, to share it, and I'll see you guys next Friday for another video. Don't forget also to check the video that's going to come out in a couple of hours here in this channel. This is it. See you guys. Take care.